So, this is a really funny story. So Unixmad here, he posts this fucking review as he goes to Thailand on the Yona Beach Club's review website. And here he says, avoid Yona Beach boat at all costs. It's unsafe and corrupt. He gives them a 1-star review and he posts a photo of himself where he was punched in the fucking face because people were sick of his shit. People knew he was a predator of some, I don't know if they knew he was a child predator, but they certainly sensed within himself that this guy's an entitled, narcissistic, psychopathic faggot and a pervert because he was getting inappropriate with staff and he got his ass beat by the fucking security because they didn't want him there anymore. This is where all of my money, everybody else's money is going. So he can go to Thailand and sexually assault the staff and get drunk again like he's done the 10,000th time. Living in Mauritius on a beach, moving from Paris, one of the most prestigious cities in the world, stealing money from us children and artists to ruin our lives and push us to suicide and murder our health. So he can hang out at beachfronts, and then he goes to Thailand where he gets his ass beat because people are fucking sick of watching this fat ass get drunk on beaches all day and sexually assault the staff. This is Unixmad's face with a big, look how fucking thick that welt is. You can see all these red markings. People fucking really beat the shit out of him because they hated him so much. It wasn't because he was like some minority, he was being oppressed. Read this review. He said, I had an absolutely terrifying and unacceptable experience on the Yona Beach boat in Patong, Thailand. What started out as a casual outing turned into a nightmare when I was brutally attacked by the boat's security staff for no valid reason. So he's hanging out on the boat, and he says, without any provocation, I was surrounded by multiple security guards who proceeded to strangle and violently beat me. They strangled and beat him, leaving him with severe injuries, including potential broken bones. He was left bleeding and in excruciating pain. Add insult to injury, the local police, instead of assisting him, confiscated his passport and made baseless accusations against him. It's clear there's a corrupt system at play, prioritizing covering up the boat's actions rather than seeking justice. Why would the police want to cover up a beach resort's actions? Do you know how fucking wealthy Thailand is and how overpopulated Thailand is? Thailand is one of the most technologically advanced societies. Why would the police give one fuck about what happened on a boat there to a tourist unless they knew that he was a piece of shit and a creep? So he went to the police after being brutalized by the staff, punched, strangled, left bleeding, potential broken bones, and the police, instead of helping him, confiscated his passport and then made accusations against him. The police accused him, which means that the police saw all of the evidence and said, you are 100% guilty. We're not helping you. We're taking your passport. What was Unixmad doing on this boat that the police accused him and took his passport after he was brutalized by a restaurant staff? You're telling me that every time Unixmad gets in trouble, we're all liars and we're all corrupt. He's a victim. Even when the police are saying you're a piece of shit, give me your passport, you were brutalized because you deserved it. The boat staff accused him of inappropriate behavior, which he claims goes on to suggest was entirely fabricated. He says the video evidence shows he did nothing. So there was video evidence, and the police took the restaurant's side after strangling and brutalizing him to the point that his face is fucking swollen and he was bleeding. Of course, the police look at the fucking evidence because he's guilty. And they said, we're not helping you. Give me your passport. He wasn't allowed to leave. He was being arrested because he attacked the staff or other customers. What was he doing on that boat where the staff strangled and beat him? In the end, he says, please share this warning to prevent others from experiencing what I endured. No one should have to go through trauma, even though he's given me such complex trauma. And you're telling me that Unixmad is just some innocent guy? He's obviously aware that trauma is real. He's obviously aware that corruption is a real thing. And when he gets in trouble, he makes up baseless accusations and plays the victim. Even when the police review the video footage and say, you are guilty, give me your fucking passport. A country he's not even a part of. A different race of people. A different ethnicity. Asians. He's trying to destroy a foreign Asian business. Unixmad is trying to destroy a foreign Asian business. When the police themselves reviewed the footage and said, "Give me your fucking passport, we're not helping you." After reviewing video footage, the staff said he was guilty of inappropriate behavior. What was that behavior? To the point that they had to strangle and punch him in his fucking head over and over again. But remember, guys, Unixmad, your king. You've decided you're allowed to steal from us artists and ruin our future so this fat ass can go to Thailand and sexually harass people and get into fights with the staff and try to destroy their business. As the police review the footage, and he's now trying to destroy the police there too and trying to take the jobs of the police who are actually fighting corruption in their city. Unixmad is trying to spread lies about the local police, trying to destroy actual policemen, people who are fighting evil and crime on a daily basis, putting their lives on the line. Unixmad is smearing them, smearing people who go to the academy, who spend 8 hours a day patrolling the streets, going into dangerous situations, wearing bulletproof vests, carrying guns, rescuing the underdog and the underprivileged, and saving people from dangerous situations. Unixmad wants them to be fired. He wants you to hate policemen when they're doing their job. Not when they're wrong. When they review video footage and then confiscate his passport because he's being extremely inappropriate on a boat in Thailand, squandering our fucking creative resources. Again, in 2024, every fucking year of his life. Every day you guys are funding this fat ass to rob our life. And then he wants to destroy the business after he causes a massive scene there and gets into a belligerent, drunken fight with the staff to the point that they have to strangle and bash his head in repeatedly because he won't fucking listen. Because he won't stop being inappropriate with staff and other people and customers. Because he won't stop being an inappropriate fucking pig. Drunk as shit in a foreign country, on a beach, on a boat, and now claiming he's the victim of corruption and he's the one who's traumatized. As he now wants to destroy their jobs, he wants everyone who he harassed and provoked into a fight, he wants them fired. He wants this entire business resort destroyed. He wants it completely defunded. He wants them to lose their job. He wants them out of business. He wants the police to be fucking investigated. He wants the police to have their jobs taken. He wants people who are fighting crime on a daily basis to lose their jobs, to go home jobless to their fucking wife and kids after they've upheld the law for decades of their life. People on the workforce who have spent decades of their life fighting crime. He wants them apprehended, defunded, and fired because it's a corrupt, disgusting system, he says. The police are disgusting and corrupt. But they reviewed the footage and took his passport after he was strangled and beaten. And we're still supposed to believe that this fucking faggot who robbed children and still robs me to this day continues to rob more kids. He wants us to believe he's the victim of corruption and trauma because he's a psychopath who thinks he's God. You guys have told him he's God. You guys have told him he's allowed to rob kids and get away with it. You've told him he can do no wrong. You have told him he deserves money without working for it. You've told him he can do whatever he wants and that money manifests from thin fucking air for people like him who do nothing. You have told him that he is king, even though he's done nothing. You have told him that he is never corrupt. You have told him that it's okay to be a piece of shit to you because you just want to spend time with your friends on games. You have told him that he's allowed to rob you. He's allowed to defund artists. He's allowed to rob minorities. He's allowed to rob children and youth. He's allowed to manipulate you, violate you, traumatize you, spread lies about you, lure you in, take your fucking money, give you nothing back in return, rob developers, lie about it, defame you, encourage other people in the community to do it. You have told this fucking guy for decades, time and time again, as you vote with your fucking wallets and you vote with your time. You vote with your time when you invest in Grawl. You have voted time and time again telling him he can do whatever he fucking wants. He can do no wrong. You know what you're voting for. I've told you. You know that Grawl had pedophiles who were attacking and robbing us. You know that Grawl is based on piracy of child predators who have ruined children's lives. You're voting for it. He's now running around trying to destroy everything in his path because he feels fucking entitled to it. You told him he could do no wrong and do whatever he wants. You told Stefan Porta, you've told him that he can do no wrong. Whatever he does is okay. He's so good that he can make rules. He can create rules, and you have to abide by them. And if you break them, you're a bad boy, and you deserve to be punished by a child predator. You are voting and subjecting yourself to a fucking psychopathic child predator to make rules over you. You have made him your god and your king. You don't think you guys are fucking sick? You've made this fat, disgusting child predator your king. And now every time he causes problems, he wants to destroy people's careers. Destroy everything in his path.